It's up to you. You
Yeah, it's me. Oh, it's me. I got it this time. Look, let me make sure. I don't want it to be like amateur hour. Okay, it's muted. It's muted. There's literally nobody there right now. So I think what I'll do is I will take this time and I will enjoy this chalupa because we're on location from Ashburn, Virginia. Whatever. How are you, Mary?
I'm good. I'm pulling up the stream now so I can take a look at the chat.
Well, there's nobody in there. I literally opened this thing up like 30 minutes ago, maybe. I don't know.
Let me share you out, though. I can.
Share me out. Oh, what?
Let me.
By the way,
yeah.
I'm like, so my company, I'm here on company business, and they have given me $35 per day to eat. That's actually a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
So I just spent $17 at Taco Bell, and I'm going to crush every bit of it.
I'm actually hungover drunk. So.
I heard you had a very fun night last night. It was good.
Yeah, shenanigans. And of course, as always, it's not up anymore. Mm-hmm. It's no longer where you can see it.
I would think that's for the best.
It is. Well, it's actually, if you're a patron, you can still see it. Because, patrons are special.
They are special. Any patrons out there of Mary's, good on you, mate.
Yeah, I've got a few patrons, and I got like 5. I just love them. I actually know all of them. So, well, like YouTube know all of them. So,
but it's still cool. It's still cool. I came back. I was out for. I got home at 2:30 last night, and I was not in the Bianca. She fights for zombies. Hey, dude, what's up, girl?
She fights the zombies.
Get it zombies.
Right. Get it right.
I feel like Florida is the only place where there would be a zombie apocalypse one day. Like that's going to be the center of all zombie apocalypse right there.
Let me ask you a question though. Okay, so there's like 2 different routes you can take in a zombie apocalypse. You can either go someplace super warm where they'll decay very quickly, or you can go someplace super cold where they would like freeze up.
I feel like there may be a couple more options than that. I don't know that zombies can swim. I saw that in Game of Thrones. Season 7, which was a good one, not season 8, which was a bullshit one. Well, zombies can't swim. Okay? Well, I may go to an island.
I don't know that zombies can't swim, because here's the thing. Like, I know everybody acts like they can't swim, but if zombies can walk, then why couldn't they swim?
Well, and technically they're not even alive either. So what if they did like a Pirates of the Caribbean thing where they just walked on the bottom of the ocean? Is that a thing?
You would think so.
I'm not what you would call an expert on zombies or anything, but I would think maybe that's the thing. So, anyways, everybody in the chat, so I can go ahead and let everybody know what's going on. I was well, I tried to get drunk in here. He couldn't. He's driving. His brother's moving down south with us, and I'm really excited to get to know him a little bit. So he's helping to move down, and he's in Georgia on the road. So drunk. What's up, bro? I don't even know. He said his signal's weak, so he can't get on here. But here's what we're doing. This past week, I recently hit 200 subs, and I'm pretty stoked about it. And so that was an awesome thing. So what we're trying to do, me and Drunk, I think, what is today? The 22nd?
Yep, the 22nd.
It would be 4 weeks from today or 5 weeks from today. We're leaving to go to El Salvador.
Wow.
And it is coming up very, very quickly. So I'm doing my final pitch. Hey, good journey, Tariel. Tariel.
Hey.
Yep. I'm always getting comments on my YouTube from Tariel. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad. I'm glad of that person right there.
Isn't she the sweetest?
She's adorable, and I appreciate her very, very much. So we got to 200 subs. So I want to try to get $200 into the GoFundMe. So what's going to happen, everybody? I'm going to retweet this out again. What's going to happen, everybody? If you happen to get a chance, go down into the description. I'm still talking like I'm drunk. Whatever. Easy. Go down into the description. Yeah, that's the word. And click on that GoFundMe link and see if you can make some magic happen. Please and thank you. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Let me check it up here. I have modding privileges.
You do have modding privileges. That's right.
So let me, because the link is not clickable as near as I can see. Let me handle that.
$200 gold.
Go. All right.
Come on out. I'm just making sure I get all this stuff Twittered and everything. Sean, what's up? Thomas, boom, what's up, man? How you doing? My go-to, and anytime I feel like I need a smile, man, I will always turn to Mr. Thomas, and that boy will put me in a better mood any day of the week. Thomas, you are my heroine, sir.
Your hair? What? That's a drug.
I'm sorry, I didn't. This is my experience with heroin. As you can see, I don't know how it works or what it does. I've never taken it before, so that's but he makes me happy. That's my point, huh? So take a compliment.
Thomas is love. Thomas is life.
He's love, right here, right there in the soul. Right there in the soul. I feel like I'm getting dirty, but I can't see any dirt anymore from this really sloppy, poorly put together example of a quesadilla. What? Oh, Taro just hit 206.
Oh, bam.
Good on you. Good on you.
I'm going to be right back. I'm not going to lie. Last night I spilled an entire drink of alcohol all over my desk.
Oh.
It is now very sticky. So I'm going to go get a wet wipe and I'll be right back.
If there's anything I hate worse than anything, it is sticky stuff. Let me rephrase that. Giggity. But so anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. I am literally just on here today. I am right now in Northern Virginia, about 30 miles outside of Washington, D.C. I'm here for some work. And as I was traveling here is when I hit 200 subscribers. So I was really, really pumped about that. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe the best thing to do for 200 subscribers is to shoot for a goal of $200 in the GoFundMe. All right. Oh, and I even got one. I swear I think I know who it is too. There is Thomas once again. Holy shit. Thomas. I'm going to send that right now.
What happens? Oh, Thomas.
That's what happened.
He's just the sweetest thing.
I think he's donated more than any single person.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. I'm sure of it.
Including my own family. I'm not saying that's bad about my own family because they made a sizable donation early on, and it was fantastic. But it's like every time I get on, man, Thomas, I'm sorry to hear about your great uncle, man, but you take care. Always DM me if you need me, man. I'm here for you, right?
Yes, absolutely. He took a lovely picture with his family earlier. He posted it in KOTOR. It was quite pretty.
That's cool.
So.
No, that's I'm surprised this quesadilla really isn't all that good. Good day, mate. There's Double T hanging out with us. Oh, good. Well, it's Saturday here. Now he's in Australia, right?
Yeah, so I
Well,
think it's like Sunday for
he
him.
is on a good Sunday, my mate. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
And there's Mr. Diane Talley. That's my mother-in-law.
Mr. Diane Talley.
I'll tell you a funny story about this, okay? I used to work at a hotel. And this is not speaking in a bad way of anybody. It's just stating a fact.
Okay.
There was a very large lady that worked there.
Okay.
She was sweet as all get out, okay? But she married one of the maintenance workers that was there. He was one of the Hispanic workers that is a very small guy.
This is like a Jack Sprat.
It was the opposite of anything you could ever think of, okay? But he called everybody by Mr. It doesn't matter who you are, and he spoke in a very high tone. Hello, Mr. Jesse, and hello, Mr. Diane, hello, Mr. Mary, and that's how he would talk all the time. And so I love that guy. But me and my mother-in-law had this ongoing thing, Mr. Jesse, Mr. Diane, and everything. And so that's kind of our thing.
Oh, okay. I was about to get super offended for her.
No, absolutely not.
Sir, you have gendered a lady. Okay. And family at that. You monster.
That's why I wanted to make sure that I really explained that. That's why I wanted to make sure that I really explained that. But that's when we tell that story quite often. And from time to time, she still bumps into him. But that guy, man, he was nice. He was so very nice. Okay. Hold on just a second. Is this the no, that's the other one. Hold on. I think this is it. Oh, guys, guess what's getting ready to happen?
You're gonna eat more food.
Oh, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, you look slightly rabid right now.
It's okay. Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
You're making me hungry.
It is okay. Now, if you want to step away and go get some Taco Bell and then come back and eat with me,
I can't. I am so busted broke right now, so that's not an option for me. Go get some tuna.
I could probably find out how to make one of these, and it'd be all right. So, hold on.
Yeah. Okay, that's not gross at all.
That
eating on stream is exactly what everyone wants. At least enjoy it.
Tastes like
tacos, but have never actually had one. What? Double T? You've never had a taco?
Oh no! Listen, guys. What we're gonna do is after me and Drunk go on this thing, we're starting a GoFundMe for Double T to fly to America, where we will give him the best tacos. We have better tacos than they do in Mexico. I'm convinced. Not Taco Bell. I mean, we're gonna take.
I don't know about that. That might be overstepping there, Jesse.
Okay, so I don't know. We've got some pretty darn good Mexican food and tacos around where I live, especially Florida, man. That's where like all of the taco genres merge in Florida. It's great. Now, Snow Dub, what's up, man? We got a lot of bigotry going on in here. We are super woke. You don't even know. So
wait, that is literally an oxymoron.
I know it is, but I don't care. It's my stream. I can do whatever I want. You're not my real mom. So I'm going to address my mother-in-law is bringing up a lot of really good things that maybe I should talk about. But before we get to it, reminding everybody, click in the description. Trying to get $200. We've already got a $60 donation. Trying to get a $200 goal for today for 200 subs for me and Drunk 3PO to go down to El Salvador. So I pitch that. I'm trying to pitch that every 15 minutes. So Mr. Diane says, need to have another hot dog fest. I found the list of all the hot dogs we made that time. So I'm glad she's here because she's bringing up a lot of fun stories that I get to tell. When I lived in North Carolina, I lived in the city of High Point. And High Point, excuse me, High Point has one humongous industry. It's the furniture industry. It's like the furniture capital of the world. So twice a year, they have this thing called Furniture Market, where people from all over the world, from Japan, from Israel, from China, from Europe, South America, all converge on our city and do business together. And we would rent our house out to a couple of these people, and we would go stay with my mother-in-law and hang out there. Well, we had this thing that we would always do called Ultra Feast, where we just went all out. We'd spend like $80 on a meal just to cook it. It was great. And so going there, we decided to do the ultimate hot dog bar ever, the best hot dog bar. So we made some of the best hot dogs. We made a hot dog that we called it the Seattle Slew. It was cream cheese with roasted red peppers and a couple other things. Cream cheese on a hot dog's good. We had Wiener the Pooh. Wiener the Pooh was a hot dog. Did I tell you about Wiener the Pooh before?
No. What is this? What is
Wiener the Pooh? You're going to think this is retarded. Everybody listening, give this hot dog a chance because it will change your life. Everybody that I've made it for has tried it and said it's the best thing they've ever had. But Wiener the Pooh is a hot dog that has bacon, peanut butter, honey, and sriracha on it. I'm here to tell you, you don't know.
I think, sir, you may have gone and jumped the shark.
Nope. You know what? That's not even my recipe. I got it from a very, very well-established hot dog place in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's not even my idea.
I mean, more power to you, sir. I will respectfully.
Why won't you try it?
Why wouldn't I try? I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it if it were sitting in front of me. I might have been willing to give it a go, but I'm not going to go out of my way to try Wiener the Pooh.
Wiener the Pooh.
Wiener the Pooh. Although it's quite a clever name.
It was. I was impressed with it. So I do gotta tell you, I got hit with a bit of nostalgia this past week. It was great. Oh, hot dog with cheese, mustard, and ketchup for TT. Sometimes onions, but cheese is not really a big thing on hot dogs for a lot of people.
I actually like cheese on a hot dog.
I love cheese on a hot dog. It's ketchup. It's mayonnaise, ketchup, cheese, and slaw is one of mine. It's one of my favorite dogs. I don't know why, but it is.
Can you hold on one second? I'm gonna go murder my dogs.
You're gonna go murder them. Go murder them. You're fine. And Diane Talley once again coming up saying, "How about bacon wrapped turkey on Thanksgiving?" My first Thanksgiving as a married person was with my mother-in-law, and we made a bacon wrapped turkey. Well, my father-in-law made a bacon wrapped turkey, and we ate it. It was all right. It gave me the worst upset stomach, and I about shit my pants on the way back to my house. Now, we lived in the same apartment complex, so it was literally a 100-yard drive back to my house or back to my apartment. As I'm walking up the stairs, I had to lay down on the stairs before I pooped myself. So that's a true story. Don't eat turkey wrapped in bacon. That's bad for right down there, okay? I wouldn't recommend that. So I do got to tell y'all, I got hit with a really good dose of nostalgia about a week and a half ago. So I'm watching Hulu, flipping through Hulu, and I'm with my kids. So we get to the kids section, and we're looking on like Nickelodeon shows, okay? Nickelodeon's not nearly what it used to be. And we're scrolling through everything, and I come across a movie called Legends of the Hidden Temple. Now, I don't know if everybody used to watch Nickelodeon back when it was awesome, back when all of the kids, like on Are You Afraid of the Dark, used to wear their jorts and everything like that. Bye, Mama Diane. Love you, Mr. Diane. And that's when you had Salute Your Shorts and Hey Dude and Rocco's Modern Life and Ren and Stimpy, which, by the way, is still the best cartoon ever. Ren and Stimpy is. But they had the game shows. The game shows, they had Guts and Double Dare and What Would You Do? But they made, on Hulu, they made a Legends of the Hidden Temple movie. And I'm here to tell you what. It was quite legit. It was quite legit. I was impressed. There was a lot of throwback to a lot of the old TV shows. Did you make it back, Mary?
I did. I'm listening to you.
So, did you ever watch old school Nickelodeon back in the day?
No, we were poor, and I did not have electricity at times, let alone cable.
Wow, that's how you just steal the right there.
I'm sorry, my poverty-ridden state stole your joy.
Well, well, back in the day, Nickelodeon used to have a lot of really old shows that were, as a kid, were the best things ever. They had like Salute Your Shorts and Are You Afraid of the Dark? And they had these game shows for kids too. And one of them was Legends of the Hidden Temple. And it was a game show where like these kids had to like do obstacle courses and then do trivia and then make it through this humongous like maze that was supposed to be a temple and collect treasures, and it was awesome. But they decided to make a movie out of it, and even the original host that was the host of the show is in the movie, and it was just it just made me so happy, and my kids loved it, so that was awesome. But there was a time where I went back and watched the old shows at one point as an adult. I was so embarrassed for myself, so embarrassed.
You were embarrassed of yourself?
I was embarrassed for myself because I go back and watch some of these old shows like Salute Your Shorts. And back in the day, that was my favorite show. And then I watched it again and I'm like, holy crap, I can't believe I was into this. Look at those kids. They were wearing jorts. All of them were like wearing jorts and stuff. And
wait, what's a jort?
Jorts? You know, jorts are jean shorts.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to wear those. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like
that.
I'm not knocking them, but like jorts usually come with there's a certain stereotype behind jorts that usually is on point.
Okay.
But so I was just watching them, and the jorts just really made me cringe a little bit.
You're not going to elaborate on that at all?
About the jorts?
About the stereotype.
About the stereotype of people with jorts. Usually, at least back in the 90s, jorts wearers were a lot more conservative, if you want to use that word. From my experience, it's like those are the I'm gonna say it. I'm not knocking it because I can say it because I was homeschooled. They were the homeschool kids.
Yeah. Well, I'm all the time, and I was homeschooled.
They were the homeschool kids that wore the jorts. And so,
wow.
But I wore jorts too. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying.
Stigmatized, sir.
No, don't. I'm stigmatizing myself. I wore jorts. I was homeschooled. I'm talking about myself in all of these fashions. I'm just saying, looking back on it now, it's like somebody looking back on the 1980s and saying, I can't believe my hairstyle was a bouffant back then. You can look on it and you can cringe at yourself. That's me. That's all I'm saying. Do you have any good nostalgic memories over there, Mary?
Yeah, I do actually. So I went to camp as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
As you do. And I was the camp prankster, actually.
Yeah, that was me.
So, fun fact about me, I will do anything for the lulz, right? I have no shame. and I was in good with the camp counselor's son, Dare Counselor. I hope I can say his name wrong, but it's whatever.
Well.
And he had access to the kitchen, so I did a variety of pranks in my years at Camp Crestwood. But the one I'm most proud of was the Jello in the toilet bowls.
Mm.
No, it's not exactly hard to do as long as it's like cooking, except you're doing it in a toilet.
I hope that is not the most extreme thing you've ever done. Because
No, it's just the one I'm most proud of because I think the blood in the showers was probably more extreme.
what?
Um,
Mine at camp, I changed it every year. One was wrapping saran wrap around the toilet seats so that whenever
that's
you
for amateurs.
No, that's not all for amateurs. That was my first. I was like 13. But that's when you poop and it doesn't go anywhere. I've done the upper decker before. Have you ever, you know what an upper decker is?
I don't.
An upper decker, this is so gross, by the way. Everybody, for you kids watching at home, okay, take a lesson on what an upper decker is, okay? An upper decker is when you go to the back of the toilet and you take off the top of the toilet, where the bobber is thing and everything, and you poop in there. So that anytime you flush a toilet, you get poop water.
That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
I did that one. And the other one was because it was like way out in the woods, and the guys had 4 cabins that they stay in. The girls had like about half a mile away 4 cabins that they stayed in. And before we'd walk in every night, everybody kind of like left their shoes on the porch and stuff, so we wouldn't track in sand and whatnot. So I think the last night I did the gallon challenge. You know the gallon challenge? That's when you try to chug a gallon of milk in like 30 minutes. It doesn't work. You can't keep it down and you upchuck all over the place.
Okay.
I did it, but I decided to do it on all three of the other front porches so that I Ralphed all over their sandals.
Oh.
I did it 3 times, and it was it was great. So I was the prankster just as you were. We just we took it to incredible lengths, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I had a blast. Just and actually, my final year, because everybody was waiting for it, right? Like everybody was waiting for the final prank of or everybody, not the final prank. I knew that it would have been the final prank, but everybody was waiting for the prank, right?
Yeah.
My final year. And the prank was actually it was more of an inside joke for just myself. Mm-hmm. So that was the year I joined the newspaper, and I wrote an article in the newspaper called "Prank You Very Much," not.
Huh.
And I essentially lambasted the camp prankster. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You didn't come here to do pranks. You came here to learn about God.
And you were the prankster.
I was the prankster.
Way to go, you hypocrite. That is great. That is great. That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
That was the internal joke. So the prank never came. So the prank was that I wanted everyone to think that the article had actually had an impact on the prankster, when in reality it was just me trolling the shit out of it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So be sure, if anybody else is in here, I know we're just hanging around at about 5, but it's okay because I'm let me see, what time is it? 2:08. Oh yeah, I don't have an agenda. I can do whatever I want. I'm a free man this week. It's awesome. So I'm gonna stay on as long as I want to. Be sure to hit the GoFundMe down there. I need your money. Kids need your money. It's for the children. Save the children. Amen. So now, getting back to nostalgia, if you were to pick out aren't you? You're my age, I think. I'm not going to call out your age because that's just impolite. But I vaguely remember that you're about within a year of me.
Yes, I think I'm just a little bit younger. Just a little bit.
If you had to pick out 3 songs that you would say take you back to that special place That special place in your childhood. What would 3 of those songs be?
Oh, okay. Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate that song.
Oh, you can right off. Do-do-do, down. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Just
Man,
knock it off and sing number 2.
on
Make
the
it better than the first one.
thing, just yeah. Let me see. Let me think. Probably oh shoot, by Shania Twain. What was that song by Shania Twain?
Got me crazy.
The attraction.
Well,
Yeah.
Feel like a woman.
Yes. Feel like a woman.
I did karaoke on that song before. That was awkward, but I did it anyways.
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Bop by Hanson.
How was the crush factor on your end?
Oh, so into Taylor. So into him.
I was too until I realized he was a dude. And that is not a lie. I went like 3 months without knowing that. I thought it was a guy and 2 girls. The most feminine faces ever. God, man. But I respect that because the Bob was the thing. Yep, the Hanson song. The very feminine.
It was the first ever CD I ever got.
Really?
Yeah, it was the first CD I ever got. My mom gave it to me for Christmas, and I was just so excited. She gave me that and a CD player. It was right when things started to turn around financially for my family, and so for Christmas I got a CD player and I got Hanson and Spice Girls. Those were my first ever CDs. Yeah.
So my 3, if I'm hitting like the middle school, high school days and everything like that. Like my childhood, because I grew up in a very conservative home, so it was all like Christian music for a while. It was like DC Talk and Newsboys and all those things, man. I had DC Talk, I think their New Thing album, which was terrible, but I still owned it, was like my first CD or album, something like that. But knew the Christian music like the back of my hand. But if I'm going back to like high school, late middle school, feel good days. The first one would probably Mega Jetty. What's up? How we doing?
Hey, Mega.
Yeah. I would say first one would be Two Princes by Spin Doctors. I hit them up like 1994, 1995, like late elementary school, early middle school. That was one of the first kind of like feel good songs I can remember.
I don't think I remember that song at all.
You would know. I think you definitely know. 1, 2, Princess kneel before you. That's what I said. Now I'm Princess. That one.
And if you want
to call me baby, just go ahead now. That one.
Oh yeah, marry him or marry me. I'm the one that loves you, baby. Can't you see?
That one. So that one took me back. And then number 2 would probably be. Let me see. Even though I didn't listen to them, it was all over the radio. So anytime I hear it, even though it's not like my favorite song in the world, anytime I hear it would be, you're gonna judge me. You're gonna judge me. I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
I'm not judging. I love that song.
I didn't say I love the song, but it triggers my high school. It triggers my high school self. And so, and then the final one would be, oh man, Huey Lewis. And look at TT and Snow Dub going. Snow Dub said, "Walk This Way" by Aerosmith and Run DMC. Good one. Very good one.
Way.
And then TT, he's hitting up Huey Lewis and the News with Back in Time.
That's
The
80s
opening
right
song on Back to the Future right there when he's asleep. That's not the opening song, but when he's asleep and then he has to wake up and go to the mall.
there.
Wait, what was my third one? That's right. That would be Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life.
Oh yeah. See, I didn't get into the alternative stuff until I got older.
Yeah, I didn't start appreciating because I didn't start appreciating some of the more intricate musical stuff until I started playing guitar when I was about 16. And then it was like I'm discovering some of the older things as I'm going back. Oh, and I'm going to throw in number 4, Freak on a Leash by Korn.
I know of this song, but
Oh.
I could not listen to that kind of music. It just didn't feel like music to me.
See, I couldn't either. But you hear it and you kind of get the rebellious streak and everything. My brother, bless his heart, he actually got caught with an Eminem and Korn CD and got in trouble once.
No.
It was all right. Here comes Mega Jetty coming in. All right, y'all can keep chiming in with some of your favorite songs, man, because I've been like in the last couple of months, I've been in a serious musical mood. So we've got, let's see, when I hear Big Gun by AC/DC, I'm back in the 90s blowing stuff up with Jack Slater, Last Action Hero. God, man,
Wow.
that was awesome. Land Down Under by Men at Work, the Australian national anthem. TT in that.
No.
Anything but a land down under. Look at me with a brand new Hyundai. That dude playing the flute in the back. But bless me, that guy died actually. The flute player from Men at Work.
Oh
That was
no.
sad.
I did not know that.
That was sad. So yeah, that is my musical nostalgia. Okay, now let's go back to movie nostalgia. If you can go back, give me 3 movies that you're going to hit on that give you that nostalgic thing.
Okay, well, in terms of nostalgia,
Wait, hold up. Before you start, Snowdub says Mary likes the song "Doing the Jiggle."
yes, it's 2 hot chicks, no dub in the middle. Yeah, we do with the jiggle. We do
Doing the
it.
jiggle. Now, what I will say is if somebody can donate $25 to that account, Mary's not going to jiggle, but I will jiggle. And I've got a really awesome jiggle, by the way. I'll tell you about my move later. Just saying, $25 and you get Jesse Jiggle. I'm saying hashtag Jesse Jiggle.
So
Throw it all over the chats.
if I may interject on your jiggle, if I may just make some commentary
Okay.
on that. I know of this jiggle, and I don't think that anyone should go their entire lives without seeing said jiggle. I think that you owe it to yourselves to see this jiggle,
I
because
would agree.
you would carry it with you for life, and it'll change you.
Your children will know my name. This is one of those things that the bards would pass down in all of the.
I would know because I'm a bard. Actually,
Yeah.
I shall sing of Jesse's jiggles.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so we got TT going Goonies, Back to the Future, and Star Wars. You
Yeah.
finally did go back and watch Goonies, didn't you?
I did, and it was quite good. I don't think I have the same nostalgia for it as you guys do because I didn't see it as a kid, but I can see why it would invoke that, and I can totally see why that would be like a favorite pastime movie for people, especially not as a kid. It's very fantastical and fun.
Little known fact, there's actually a museum in St. Augustine, Florida, that is a pirate museum, and it has an entire room set up piece by piece of the treasure room where the skeletons were in the Goonies. So so you can find the Goonies treasure room at this place in St. Augustine.
So I've been to St. Augustine just once in my life. The Ripley's, believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, as well as Daytona Beach. not far
Nice.
from. So I know
Nice.
that place. I know that place. I've been there.
Okay, so here we've got a couple of them coming in. Mega Jetty, watched T2 as a kid. Thought You Could Be Mine by Guns N' Roses was actually AC/DC. True that. True that. And then we got Mega Jetty coming in with three more movies: Terminator, Lethal Weapon, and Star Wars. Ooh, there's Hallmark Jeremy. Boom, what's up, man? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jesse, hold the phone, bro. Getting on some jiggles. You know I'm doing it. Snow Dub coming in nostalgia movies: Empire, The Incredible Journey, and Labyrinth. Wow.
Yes.
Everybody getting down on the. Was that David Bowie in Labyrinth?
Yes. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Magic dance, jump, magic jump.
I'm going to tell you something. I've never actually seen Labyrinth.
No. Wow. You need to rectify that.
By the way, everybody, I do have to say something that I am incredibly excited about. I was blown away when I saw the trailer for Netflix Dark Crystal.
It looks great, right?
I cannot even. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I had a hard time like understanding. Okay, so it was like back before the Gelflings were all slaughtered or whatever. I guess is when this is taking place. It's like a prequel sort of thing. I guess.
I'm guessing that may be the way it has to be because Olga's still around and everything, and not like she died in the first place.
Right.
But I thought I saw a couple more Gelflings than just Jen and Kara.
Yes, that's exactly. Well, no, I was like confused at first. I was like, well, Kira looks weird.
She looks old.
But I don't think it's Kira. I don't think it's Kira. I think maybe it's their parents potentially or something to that effect. Maybe because they look like them, but they don't look exactly like them. And I can't imagine all the Gelflings have blonde hair and blue hair.
Like I've always known that movie to be a weird movie. Okay, everybody knows it, and it's okay to say. It's okay to say I thought it was a weird movie, but when I went back like as an adult and watched it, it is like probably the most creative movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like the level of stuff that the level of talent it takes to work marionettes and puppets and animatronics all at the same time. It was just mind-boggling. I could not believe it.
There are some parts where it's a stunt guy.
Yeah, there are some parts like with the Gartham. Those are actually some stunt guys in there. I think those big, really tall things, aren't those guys running on stilts?
I'm not sure. Oh, yes. I think that is. But then also there are parts where Jen is actually just a guy in a wig, like running around.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. Jennifer Connelly was my childhood crush, and is crush, and is still hot to this day. Snow Dub.
You are right.
I'll give you that. She's lovely. I would put her. Now, this is just me, okay? I'm not knocking everybody, and people disagree with me. I put her in the same category as Jennifer Aniston. She's pretty.
I knew you were going to do that.
She's pretty, but I don't think she's not hot to me. She's like, I would say,
who's
classy
hot?
pretty.
Who's hot?
Gal Gadot.
Okay.
Easy. Easy. I'm telling you. Let me see. If I were in Harry Potter, I'd not be in Hogwarts for most of year 5 until the moment. Fred and George Lee. I'm not going to take it. Yeah. Sorry. I'm reading too fast. My computer's skipping. So, okay, yeah, but you got to go back. I asked the question. I got off on my little HD ADD rabbit trail. So, 3 movies that take you back.
Okay. 3 movies that take me back. Nostalgia wise, not necessarily my favorite movies.
They don't have to be your favorites.
Okay, so nostalgia wise, the first one, and which happens to also be one of my favorite movies, is Beauty and the Beast, the animated movie, Disney, because I was a little girl when that came out, and Belle was literally the model, but the model of my life, the person who I wanted to aspire to be. So it didn't turn out so well, but she was who I aspired to be. And then let's see, for the next one, I would say perhaps you kind of brought one up. But I will go with the Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron?
The Black Cauldron. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Wow, you're fired, Jesse. I thought you were a Disney nerd.
I'm not a Disney nerd. I've never claimed to be a Disney nerd.
No?
I'm an awesome movie nerd.
So the Black Cauldron is a sort of redheaded stepchild of Disney animated features. It nearly sunk the studio, actually, back in the 80s when it came out. It was Disney's attempt at dark 80s kids films. And it did a decent job in places. It's sort of a cult fan. There's sort of a cult fan base for it. Or cult following of it. I am among those people. I loved the Black Cauldron. Taron is like this wannabe Disney princess, but he's a boy. He wants more. He wants adventure in the great white somewhere, and he wants to be a hero, but he's mostly whiny, and he's mostly annoying. I'm a nice piggy. And literally, my brother and I call each other Gurgi and Piggy. I call my brother Gurgi. He calls me Piggy. And those nicknames have stuck to this day because as a little girl, I was kind of fat. So he called me Piggy. And mouse puddle. And he would pat me on the head and walk away.
Wow.
And so, yeah, the Black Cauldron, which I would highly recommend to anyone. Let me think. What else brings back the Short Circuit.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. There you go.
Short Circuit gives me the nostalgia.
There you go. Hold on just one second. I'm typing in a tweet. Subs. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right.
I'm going to go get an ice cream bar. I'll be right back.
Go get an ice cream bar. You're good. You're good. Grab me one while you're at it.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody that's in here, be sure, hashtag Jesse Jiggles for $25. Down there in the description below, you will find the GoFundMe link. Hit it up while you get the freaking chance, okay? Don't go without seeing Jesse Jiggles, man. It will change your life, okay? So if I'm gonna go, three movies that that give me the throwbacks to the feels, I would say it would be Superman 2 with Christopher Reeve. That was actually my first. The first Superman movie I ever saw. So I was very, very partial to Superman 2. There's Nerdette Newsstand. How we doing?
Hey.
There we go. Look at that.
Kristen. I love her. She's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a fan. And she retracted her message because she doesn't want to say
she doesn't like me. No. I think it's because she was being gender specific and she felt bad about it.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't you worry about it. You're good. That's right, Mega Jetty. Hashtag Jesse Jiggles, baby. $25 in that GoFundMe. All you got to do is just click on it and push the donate button. I'm monitoring right there. You just get ready. I'll get the thing, and then you will get the most amazing jiggle you've ever seen in your entire life.
You don't want to go your life without seeing this.
You don't want to go your life without seeing Jesse jiggle, man. I'm just saying it'll be something. Every $25 gets you a jiggle, and I will even make sure that your name is mentioned while the jiggle happens. So if that won't make it weird, then I don't know what will.
Record it.
Yep.
Make it
record button.
Yep.
So what am I saying? We got 9 people in here. What's up, people? Hit that like button while you're at it. So let's see. So Superman 2. Actually, I did not like the Truffle Shuffle. Yeah. Mega JD. I wasn't actually a fan of the Donner cut. I enjoyed it and I appreciated it for what it was, but I actually liked the theatrical release. So movie number 2 that's gonna give me the throwbacks would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. 1989, I believe. That movie was just awesome. I loved it. And then if we're going to go one more, it would be Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yes.
Michael Keaton's Batman was amazing. And it is probably one of my most quoted movies ever. I will quote Joker quotes like there's no tomorrow. And oh my word, I just man, I
Look,
just love that song.
put your
And
money where your
Prince
mouth is.
huh?
Put your money where your mouth is. Do it.
Oh, okay. So first one, This Town Needs an Enema is the best one. And then Branster, how you doing? Hello there. What's going on? Got Branster in the house.
I love
Let's
Brand.
see. Antoine got a little hot under the collar. The pen is truly mightier than the sword. Here, let me lend you a hand. And then he gives him a fake hand and she almost falls. Feel free to retire. It's time to drop in. Holy cow, I could go on forever.
Wow.
Forever. That's right.
Actually, this town needs an enema.
That's one of the greatest lines in the history of cinema right there. Thank you very much, Branster. 200. It was after, if nobody has seen it, by the way, it was I got the 200. I was really surprised, man. You guys must really like me or something, because I haven't put out a video in like a month and a half, and I still would get some subscribers trickling in from time to time. And I didn't really do very much to get them, and you guys were like, oh man, we like this guy, we'll just give him some subs. And then I hit my music video and I jumped up to above 200. And so that was pretty awesome. So thank you everybody that did sub to that. And if you watched it, I've actually made the decision that I think after I get back from going to El Salvador with Drunk, I'm going to actually start saving up to maybe do maybe start writing music, and I'm going to try to hit up an EP and maybe like 5 songs on a CD, something.
Yes.
So,
well, you're quite talented. So like literally when I think of that song now, I think of yours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's adorable. I've never thought of myself as being a lead vocalist too much. And here's a throwback pop-up video. Anybody remember pop-up video on VH1? You're watching the doggone music videos and they have these little text boxes that pop up to give you like little random Snapple facts on the things. Here's your Snapple fact on the song that I wrote. I did all of it while I had whooping cough. And so I was sick as a dog when I was recording the vocals on all of these.
Killed it, man. And you still kind of have a little residual cough. How are your ribs? I know you.
The ribs is gotten to be it's got to be more of a dull pain than a sharp shooting pain, but it's a little bit better. For those of you guys that don't know, I had whooping cough for about 5 weeks. I'm just now getting over it and everything, but after I was diagnosed about 3, and this wasn't related to whooping cough. It was just unfortunate. I sneezed really hard one night about 11:30. And I tore a muscle right there. I tore a muscle right there in my ribs. And it hurt so bad. It felt like I got stabbed in the side. It felt like Gaston came and stabbed me right in the side as I was getting ready to kiss Belle when I was climbing up the bell tower. And I couldn't move. I couldn't hardly breathe. I about had to go to the hospital that day. I had to take some hydrocodone to get over that pain. It was fierce. But I'm doing okay now.
I love you.
And I'm doing okay now. Everything's good.
I have to address Branster. Heart.
Yeah.
Heart. I love Branster.
Heart.
Fantastic. You don't know this because you're not in KOTOR anymore. Branster literally rickrolls me every day. Every day Branster rickrolls me, and it is the highlight of my day. True story.
Rick rolling is still a thing, man. That's awesome.
Dude, he went so far as to one day, because we were talking about sleep, and he was like, oh, if you're having a hard time getting to sleep, you should try this. And it's like this link to these beautiful wave sounds. And so I clicked it, right? Like 30, 40 seconds in, I'm watching these waves and I'm like, I think I could probably tell her this. And then never gonna give you up.
Oh, that's great.
Let you down.
That is great.
I was like, Branster, you scamp.
That's awesome. Okay, here's a good question. I got another good question for you. If you could have a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, I was just having this conversation last night. I was literally having this conversation last night. And
what's it going to be?
I don't. Oh, Okay, hold on. I don't know a theme song for myself. You say yours. I'll think about mine.
Okay. Well, I got to perform mine. This is actually performance based, and it is intentionally meant to make everybody incredibly uncomfortable. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna try to do it because I got the theme song on my phone. I'm gonna push play. Here we go. Be ready. Okay. There's a lag. I got to see how that plays out. I'm watching YouTube of it right now. This is gonna be great. Watch this. I just got to see my face scroll in there. Can't wait for it.
I'm gonna watch it too. Hold on. Wait. Okay. I missed the playback of it.
Everybody's loving it right there. That's what I'm talking about. Nico Blue, what's up? How you doing? That's right. He got in there. Power Rangers 1990. Nico, man. Oh my word. Dude, I'm all about some freaking Power Rangers. Well, I'm sorry. Before Jason and Trini and Zach left, that's when I liked them. After that, I was like, meh. At Rocky and Aisha and Zach, or whatever his name. Rocky, Aisha, Adam. That was his name. Yeah, I wasn't about those guys.
Yeah, those were the next ones. I like Jason and Zach and Tommy and Kimberly and Trini and Billy.
Yeah, I like those guys. It was sad reading. It was sad reading about like Billy's experiences on. Well, I call him Billy, David Yost.
Yeah, he's gay.
Yeah, it was like reading about his experiences on. He didn't have a very fun time.
Yeah, I'd heard about that. He was pretty miserable actually, but it was weird because he was one of the ones who stayed the longest.
Yeah, he sure did. But I was proud of him for sticking it out, and now he goes around. I'd like to meet that guy. I think he'd be really cool to meet. And
I've seen him.
Huh?
I've seen him.
Like from a distance?
Yeah, from a distance at NYCC. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any? Oh yeah, you guys have. What's your theme song?
I don't know. What do you think it should be?
Since you started singing Shania Twain a little bit ago, I feel like that may be a good one.
No, I wouldn't want it to be country.
Oh, thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm glad. I'm not a big country fan myself. Even though my song that I sang kind of does that sound country? Would you consider that a country song?
No.
Or more like folk, or I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't like country music. It's not my favorite. But I say that as a musician because I don't think that country music is that difficult or that hard to play. But I like bluegrass. I can dig some Alison Krauss and Union Station. Alison Krauss has a great voice.
You know what I think I would like? You're not. I mean, it's going to be kind of weird, but I kind of like Your Body is a Wonderland.
Oh yeah, man, John Mayer. I can play that song. I can't sing it like he does, but that is a.
Let me see. Can I pull it up?
Yes.
It's not even the words that I would want. It's just the sound. It's the sound. I would want the sound to be my theme song. Oh, it's an ad. What's an ad?
Oh no.
Stupid ads.
Worry less if you got Geico to help with your
Geico. Freaking Geico.
Yeah, I know.
That's in my groove, Geico.
See how much
Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay. Stop that. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready? This is it. This is what I want. Doesn't that just sound like sort of happy and upbeat, you know, like.
Yep.
Yeah, that would probably be my theme song.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one for sure. So that's good. By the way, everybody, if you haven't hit it up, right down in the description box. Be sure you click that. Be sure you click that subscribe, or not the subscribe. Well, subscribe. I'm sure all of you already are. But in the description, hit some donations up in that GoFundMe, man. We are looking to get just a little bit more, and we can make it happen. It's going to be awesome.
Threw that link up for you. I'm sucking on popsicles right now. So
we can do it, man. We can freaking do it. And remember, $25 gets you hashtag Jesse Jiggle, and Jesse Jiggle is a thing of legend. Thing of legend.
it is. Bards write songs about it. I should know. I'm a bard.
Mm-hmm. There's actually the Greek god of Jesse Jiggles.
Huh?
Yep, that's a thing.
Are you gonna elaborate? You can't just say that and then not elaborate on it.
No, I can't. I can do that.
Like, elaborate on the Greek god of Jesse Jiggles.
Well, it's Greek god. He's in the mountainous regions of eastern Greece. He left Olympus. That's right. He left Olympus because there were all a bunch of jerks and dicks up there. He's like, forget that. I'm going down here where I can jiggle on the edge of this cliff. People can look at me once a day. It was kind of known that to the people in the village, there was a village right down underneath it. And right where he jiggled from was like this big, big pool. It looked like an infinity pool with a waterfall going over it. Okay. And then he would jiggle, and then people would drink the water that was falling from the pool, and they would be granted good fortune for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, so you just spewing that bullshit out like it's not. Like, did you just come up with that on the spot?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's one of the most fun things, is trying to tell a story and you try to make it as real as possible, and then the other person has to guess whether you're lying or not.
That was quite good, actually.
Yeah, so I go as in depth with it as possible, but I'm just saying, the Greek god of Jesse Jiggles can happen, and you can have good luck for the next 2 weeks if only you donate $25. All right. Let's leave to work on some things, videos to take care of. Thanks, man. Branster, it was good to have you hanging out with us, man. Fantastic time. Fantastic freaking time.
He just rickrolled us.
Did he?
He did. Never gonna give.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I didn't read into it.
You're fired.
Don't tell me. It's okay. I'm not fired. I'm good. So yeah, man, this has been a good stream. We haven't even had any awkward pauses.
No, man.
Yeah.
Why would we?
I don't know. Sometimes there are awkward pauses in conversations, and I'm just not about that life.
Right?
Right.
Pretty good.
Yep. So I'm pretty excited about that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, let me throw the link up. Well, the link's up in the chat, guys. If you're going to donate to this, do you want to see some Jesse Jiggles? You can just click on that link. And even though it's China, we're talking about El Salvador. Jesse is going to be going, you said in 4 weeks, 5 weeks?
Later, CT. Sun's coming up soon.
4 weeks, 5 weeks? That's when you're going?
Yeah. It's going to be, we're leaving on July 26th. Oh my God. Did you hear what I just said?
July 26th?
I said July 26th.
26th.
Yep, whatever.
How long are you going to be up there for?
We're going to be there. We're leaving on a Friday. And we're going to be gone Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then flying back on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to get it done.
Yep. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Give me 1 second. Hey, entertain them just 1 second. I got to slide over here real fast.
Wait, when you come back, make sure you play the song.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I've been left in charge, and that means you're all mine now. I can't actually laugh like I would like to laugh right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still getting over my cold. I don't know how I'm gonna do karaoke tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen, but here we go. Hold on. I might be able to at least be on camera for you guys for a second. I might be able to be slightly entertaining. Hold on. Let me put myself together here. My room is a wreck, but I'm gonna put myself together and be on camera. Just for a second. Even though I'm not camera ready, we're gonna give this a go. There we go.
Hey guys, I'm back. Oh shit! I muted it. Damn it!
Do
Damn
it
it! I
again.
messed it up.
Do it
I
again.
had one job. I had one freaking job. Okay, that's always going to be my entrance theme from now on. Right there.
I've decided to be on camera for you, Jesse.
What?
Yeah.
I'm on my YouTube thing. Hold up. Let me get over there. Hey, oh, you got your Chewy mask. Fantastic. You're like the Planet of the Apes because I can see your mouth as you talk. And all you can do is just do this, but I can definitely see what's going on there. I'm definitely kind of jealous of that mask. I really kind of want one now. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a beast.
I got called a tosser. I have not been called a tosser in a long time. Wait, mega jetting. Way to go.
Tosser. What's a tosser?
You toss it.
What's a tosser?
I don't know. It's something British.
Tosser. I'm gonna Google that. A person or thing that tosses something. Ah, that's stupid.
Who'd have thought? Wow. That is a revelation beyond anything.
What the hell?
All right, guys. Listen, we've got, let's see, what time is it? It's 2:45. We're going to be going until 3 o'clock. So I was hoping for $200. We're probably going to miss out on that. I'm not giving up hope, but 15 minutes. I at least want to try to get to 100. We need $40 more. $40 more. We can do it. Somebody help me. Think of the kids. Think of the kids. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. Don't know what a tosser means. Yes, I know. I know. That was what I was gonna say. I didn't know if anybody else would get the Ocean's 11 Mega Jetty. But
Ocean's 11?
yeah, that was from Ocean's 11. You toss it. You had one job to do whenever he was walking into the bank vault and somebody forgot to turn off the alarm.
Turn off the alarm. You tosser. I still don't understand the implication of it.
I don't know. It was just that that one guy said that to some people, and it was funny in the time because it was a botched robbery.
So
Okay.
I'm looking at your fundraiser here. So you are still 350-ish short of the goal.
That's right. That's right. We are.
Well,
That's right. We are. So we're gonna have to hump it. Now we're still gonna be good, but we really want to get that goal because right now everything that we are raising, we're taking down there goes directly to the kids. Everything that I've raised so far has been going towards building the actual building the orphanage. And they've actually had a couple groups down there already. So we're gonna be taking tons of pictures, tons of videos of everything that's going to be going on. But all of this extra money that we're raising, we're actually going to be giving and treating the kids. So if we get down there and we see a kid that doesn't have any shoes, or if they all have like some busted up backpacks or whatever, we're gonna buy them all with this extra money that we have. I think on that Sunday after we get there, we're going to take like $100 and we're taking all of these kids to a water park.
That's insane.
We're going to hang out with them at the water park all day long. And then we're going to take them out to eat anywhere they want. We're going to spoil the mess out of these kids. It's going to be great.
And I imagine that's probably going to be one of the few times in their lives they've ever had an opportunity to actually feel spoiled.
Yeah.
Here in America, we take a lot of things for granted, like water parks or something that you don't think twice about. You know, of course you take your kid to a water park. Why not? It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kids don't get to do that everywhere. They don't even have basic amenities, right? Like an actual home they can call their own that they can live in. That, hey, I live here, right? Like this is my house.
Yeah.
That's something we take for granted, and I think it's beautiful what you guys are going to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be legit, man. And I mean, I've pinched pennies before. I've never been in a place where I've always been really blessed, and I've never been in a place where I've had to wonder where money is going to come from, or wonder how we're going to eat. I've always been blessed to have a roof over my head, things paid for, and everything. But even once in a while, people that don't have that much in life, they need to know what it's like to have a fun time, know what it's like to actually see that there's life that can be enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. It's not like, we're trying to go down there just to goof off the kids, but sometimes they need that person. They need those people to give them what they've never had sometimes, so that they can see whenever I pick myself up by my bootstraps and I'm able to lock things down and commit to things, I can have this life, and it's awesome. So that's what we're really, really trying to go for right there, especially.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. And we all tend to sort of see the bad around us and focus on the bad around us, but you and Drunk do a really good job of emphasizing that you can do something good and special with your life. And it's amazing what happens when you do good for others. It doesn't just do good for the others, right? It does good for you. It fills your soul up. It changes you as a person. And so you get to sort of move forward with this sort of different outlook on life. So doing good for others isn't just about doing the good for others. We tend to not realize the good that it does for our own soul in the process.
Yeah.
I think that's one.
I mean, doing things, there are certain things, because I'm not like a preachy person or anything like that. I'm one of the people that, like, I don't like to talk about things that I haven't really experienced, or things that I haven't really been through or know too much about, So like, even though I've got roots in religion and everything, I don't push that on people, but I push commonsensical truths, And there are a lot of things like charity, a lot of things like giving of your time, donating, volunteering and stuff. It's not just about what you're helping the people do. It's about changing you. Like, I've been on missions trips before. I've been to other countries before. I've helped other people in need in crazy times, and it changes you as a person. So the experience actually goes both ways. And I don't have a doubt that when we go down there, I'll end up taking more back for myself than I will have ever given to those kids. And especially, I know I've told everybody before, Drunk, it's funny because of all the hate he gets on his videos and everything.
They don't even know the guy.
I'm sitting there reading them. I'm like, you have no clue how nice and genuine of a person this guy is, man. Like, besides the fact that he's just my man crush of all man crushes. It's like, if I just knew him in person, it's like, he's the guy that I would always want to bro hug no matter what's happening. He's the guy that I know is going to make me feel better. He's the guy that I know is going to really make me feel like a person and be awesome and everything. And I'm sitting there knowing that he's been to countries like Haiti, China, El Salvador, all over the place. And even all the experiences he has, he still is the one that comes away with more than he probably came down there with. And I mean, so that there's certain things that you do for other people, like, you know, like even the act of forgiving people for, you know, somebody really hurt you or somebody that really pushed your buttons or did something bad to you. An act of forgiveness is actually more of you letting go of just, it takes a lot to hate people. It takes a lot to hold a grudge, you know?
Yeah.
And so forgiving somebody of something like that it's a release. I mean, but just simple things along those lines, you know, of that type of principle, you do for others and you end up doing more for yourself half the time, you know.
Truth bombs.
Yeah, there we go. That is my that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. How you like them apples?
Jesse drops wisdom bombs.
Yeah, what do you know? If you get to know me, you'll realize that I can actually have a thought that makes sense. Not a lot of people know that I have sensical interior monologues or internal monologues, whatever you want to call it, that I actually have thoughts that can really work. But I can. I may surprise you there. You know.
Well, I've had an opportunity to get to know you a bit over the last few months, and I would say you're one of the kindest people I've ever known, and not to mention very considerate. You've gone to bat for me a few times, Jesse.
Yeah, that's what I do. So you can be on Team Jesse. You can be on Team Exaggeration, and we can make some freaking things happen. And yeah, so that's good. So I think we're going to end up wrapping it up. Even though our donations came from one person, but my favorite person of all favorite people, I appreciate you guys hanging out anyways, because I'm up here in Virginia all by myself. It really is lonely. It is actually very lonely up here. I've got this big room, and I go to class every day. I come home or I come back, I sleep, and I do it again for 2 weeks. I'm only halfway through this thing, man. I'm not going to be able to fly home until Friday of next week.
Aww.
And so it's a lonely experience up here. It really is. But
You've got us.
That's right. That's right. So even though we may not have hit a lot of things in the GoFundMe, I really enjoy hanging out. And Hallmark Jeremy's, love what you're doing. Let's not forget about the unfortunate kids we have right here in our country. That is exactly right. Now, I will say, at the very least, we've got some decent programs set up that can give opportunities to these kids. But there are 100% a ton of kids in this country that need some love and care and some support and everything like that. So that's exactly right. There's a lot of things that we can overlook whenever we're looking so far away that just exists right in our backyard, for sure. Hallmark. So that is absolutely 100% accurate. So yeah, you got anything fun coming up here, Mary?
Yeah.
You looking for? We got karaoke tonight. What time's that? 9:30?
9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Yeah, man. 6 o'clock if you're Pacific Standard Time. And I don't know all the time zones, but I'm starting to figure it out. It's amazing how YouTube helps you learn time zones.
Yeah.
Because everybody's all over the place. But yeah, I've got karaoke coming up. And then, of course, you can always catch Shenanigans on Friday nights in my weekly live stream of Wednesday Night Mayhem on Wednesdays. So yeah, got a lot going on over on my channel. Just crossed the 1,200 subscriber threshold. So,
way to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it, and I have felt the love from this community.
You need to make a video on your rise to stardom in like 6 months. You've only been on here like 6 months, and you've shot up to about 100 or 1,200 subscribers. That's it's not a small thing.
Well, I had a lot of help. So I wouldn't call it a rise to stardom.
You're my star. Okay, take it for what it is. It was a compliment. It was a sweet one, and I did really well with it.
Thank you, and you are a sweetheart, and I appreciate it.
You're freaking right. I am. I'm adorable.
I'm no 30K channel. I'm not even a 2K channel. I'm just me chilling out over here. But I love this community. I love you guys. In the chat, I feel like I know all of you. I feel like we're friends, and I love being here with you guys and being in the thick of this fight against the crazies. And yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
just in love with you guys.
Yeah, it's a love thing. We're a lovable bunch, and so yeah, pretty excited about that. So if you wanna sign off, I will give the final word, and that'll be that.
I will just say this, and I'll say it as I throw the link up one last time because I believe in what you're doing here, Jesse. Charity is love. Charity is the most sincere.
Oh, stop!
What?
Tim Caldwell donated $25. We get a Jesse Jiggle.
Do it.
Okay, so let me explain to you what the Jesse Jiggle is, and you're going to get my theme song as it happens, okay? So, we're... By the way, anybody that knows Mary knows that when that laugh happens, it's a very, very good... That's a very genuine laugh. A very genuine laugh. So, the Jesse Jiggle doesn't necessarily happen right here, even though these are really good A cups. But what happens is it happens right here, okay? All right, this is what you call the preggers,
You're
okay?
pushing it out. You're pushing it out.
No, I'm not. Well, I can watch. You go from this plate. Here it is right there. So, Jesse Jiggle happens this way. I've got to move. It's called Around the World, and I hope I can see it really good on here, okay? Around the World happens whenever you disturb the belly on this side by slapping it like this, and you can actually ride the wave all the way over to the other side. It's a really, really special thing, okay? So we're gonna do Around the World a couple of times, okay? And this is
I really wish we had this in slow-mo.
well, you do have my permission to snip this, okay?
Yes.
You can snip this. Anybody out there wants to use this. This is public domain. I'm not copywriting this, okay? Public domain. You can slow this down. You can put some text bubbles up there and say, "Did you notice this?" You can put your own soundtrack beside it, okay? Anybody? And you don't even, Nico, you don't even have to record it. You can just take it and put it in our YouTube ripper and then save it. Save it at a later date, okay? Hold on. Get ready. Are we ready? Here we go. Here it comes. Okay. That's too much. That was sensual. That was sensual in a way that I didn't intend on it being. So, ladies, clean yourselves up. I didn't mean to take it to that level. All right? Y'all relax. Jiggle time's over. We're going back to PG-13 now. Didn't mean to get it so rated R. Right at the time when we're leaving, too. Man.
Got it in right under the wire.
Right in the wire. Oh, my God. I'm watching the playback. Oh, God. Look at that. Oh, you can see it really well. They rode the wave. Oh, Will. Dude, there's Will Gentry. Will Gentry just signed in, and the first thing he saw was a big fat hairy belly. Look at that. Guys, that is what happens when you donate money to my campaign. I'm not saying that as a way to saying don't donate to my campaign. I'm just saying that was pretty epic. Okay, that was the first time I really exposed myself in such a way. I opened myself up to you guys. I put myself out there. So yeah.
I'm sorry, it's in my brain.
You can't unsee that. You can't unsee that. It's like when you stare into the sun, and then you close your eyes, but you can still see the imprint of your sun on the back of your eyelids.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
That's the equivalent of what you just saw with Jesse Jiggle. Okay, but
Holy fuck.
it's a move that I will Yo, open-minded movie, man. How you doing? My boss. What's going on? Dude, we got all of the people coming in, man. This is great. This is great. I don't even want to get off now, but I kind of gotta. I don't really have to, but I
know
kind of
I got off.
Oh my God. Only one of us used that as a metaphor, Mary, and it wasn't me. God. Wow. So that was a good end. That was a good end. So just so you know, everybody that just came on in here, Will Gentry, what just happened is I got a $25 donation. I know you saw that fat belly, okay? And Movie Man, this is what happened too. You just missed what we call the hashtag Jesse Jiggle, okay? And so I got $25 donated to my GoFundMe, which is awesome. So he got his own personal jiggle. And I had the soundtrack rolling with it too. And I think the soundtrack made it. I really do think the soundtrack made it.
I do too.
Yep. That's going to be my forever soundtrack, guys. Anytime I get on a stream now, that's going to be my thing. That's right, Will Gentry. It's called the Jesse Jiggle. If you donate $25 to that link below, I will do a Jesse Jiggle for you, man. Okay? All you got to do, I'm checking it right here. Right here, definitely checking it. And so as soon as it comes up, I'm going to give you the Will Gentry Jesse Jiggle. It'll have music and everything.
I'm going to need another towel. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, so just get ready for that. I'll give you with that excuse me. See, now I don't even want to get off. Giggity. But I'm going to hold on just a second. I think I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Shh. Easy. I'm prepping my song just in case I need to have it again.
I'm not going to lie. I'm really hoping someone.
See?
I'm really hoping someone.
I'm telling you, for those of you guys that missed it, man, it can be a thing. It can happen, okay? Believe in the kids, okay? Jesse Jiggle for the children, for a better future, and save the children, okay?
Yeah, and save the children.
And save the children. Save the children with $25 down there in that GoFundMe, and hashtag. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did $50. See, I'm not going to hold Will to it then, okay? I'm not going to hold Will to it because he did donate quite a bit when we were doing the Cinnamon Challenge.
He did.
That's right. I sure do. So, so that was a.
I did vomit.
I was not expecting you to vomit. I was expecting the puff of smoke or the puff of like brown air to come out.
Well, no, because I tried to actually swallow it, right? Like my technique was if I go ahead and try to keep my mouth as lubricated as possible, right? Then maybe it can absorb it. And so I sat there waiting for it to stop being so grainy and sand-like in my mouth. And it never happened, no matter how much, like it sucked all the moisture out of my mouth and still needed more, and it wasn't enough. And then I'm trying to swallow it, right? I'm literally trying to swallow this.
By the way, backstory for anybody that may just be tuning in, she's talking about the Cinnamon Challenge. Okay, go.
Yeah, no, I couldn't swallow it, but I wasn't going to like sneeze it out because I knew that would be bad. So I just tried to swallow. I did manage to get a decent chunk of it down, right? But it wasn't enough. And so it's still coated and caked my mouth. But now it's like down in my throat and my gag reflex is going. And so I just vomited.
By the way, nobody is allowed to snip that portion out and use it in any videos because that is just incredibly coarse language. It could be applied to a number of situations, even though we're talking about cinnamon. Okay? I just wanted to put that disclaimer in there.
It was just too big and thick.
My God. Come on. Think of the children, Mary. The kids. We're trying to save kids here. Okay? Will Gentry remembers your brown teeth, by the way. I do as well.
yes, my brown teeth and my vomiting, and it was just disgusting. And but I would do it again if it would get the children what they need.
That's right. That was a heck of a stream too, man. We got like $205 that day.
Yeah, yeah. I think we raised 305.
Yeah, it was 305, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then last one was Monday night. Or was it Sunday night when we did Midnight's Edge?
Yeah, how much came in from that?
That was $115, I think.
Wow. You're still let's see. We're looking at what? You're still about 270 away from the goal?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
All right.
Somewhere around there, but we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. I'm telling you what. It's happening regardless of how much we get. We're still going down. We're still going to be hanging out with kids. We're going to be treating them and everything. So, what we're going to do, okay? I will add is 309 right now. It's 309. So let's see. Let's do a challenge, okay? Let us get out there on the Twitterverse, copy and paste this link in, see if we can't get a few more people in here, and as soon as they come in, tell them to hashtag Jesse Jiggle so that I'll know that they're a new person. If we can get this room up to 15 people watching, then I will stay on. Otherwise, we got 5 minutes, and I'm going to end up ending it, okay? Can we hashtag this thing, guys? Come on. Get out there and post a YouTube link on the Twitter, and be sure you put in, when you sign in, hashtag Jesse Jiggle. And we'll see what we can do. We at 9 people in here. 9 people. Let's get it up to 15 and see if we can't make some magic happen. All right?
Yeah,
I'm going to
back up in KOTOR. Hopefully we can get some folks in here.
And when you get there, please type hashtag Jesse Jiggle so we know you're new. It will make all of your wildest dreams true. There we go. We're all about truth and not overstepping things. All right, man, we're doing good. Jeffrey Jiggles.
Jeffrey, get on and jiggle.
I'm game for Jeffrey Jiggles.
If we're ending it, I didn't mean to overstep. It's not my stream.
No, you don't care. I don't care. Your stream is my stream. Well, I'm sorry. Hold up. My stream is your stream. That's right. I just imposed myself on your stream.
Mi casa es su casa. Hey, you always have an open invite, Jesse. Anytime. What you drinking over there? It's yellow.
This is Mountain Dew Kickstart.
It looks like pee.
It's okay. Maybe it is. You don't know. Survivor Man does it all the time.
That's just...
I actually used to love watching Survivor Man and Man vs. Wild. And between you and me, I think Survivor Man is a little bit more of a man because he goes out by himself.
With like no crew or whatever.
No crew or nothing.
Just makes it happen.
No crew or nothing. And so, no. But Bear Grylls, he's still a badass. Don't get me wrong. Bear Grylls, he's still a badass in his own respect.
Oh yeah. Wait, John Rise?
Mm.
Who? Oh, what? John Rise. Oh yeah. Indiana Jones. Yeah. Cool guy. Cool guy.
Oh yeah. So we're almost there. Come on. 7 people. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Come on, Pepsi Man. See, he's mentioning Pepsi. Why do you not like Pepsi as much as you like Coke?
Coke is better.
It's not. It's so not.
Coke is better.
It is so not better.
Yes, it is.
You don't even have evidence.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
I do.
Give it to me.
Hold on. I'm going to look it up here. You ready?
Like, you have to look it up. That's how I know you're not committed.
I am committed.
You're letting everybody else feed you your facts.
I'm going to check my facts.
Fake news.
Hold on. I'm going to check my facts and make sure I have the stats.
Nico, Coke is pure. Pepsi is superior.
Coke is still the king in the last decade. Coke's market share has risen from 17.3% to 17.8%, while Pepsi's has dropped from 10.3% to 8.4%.
I didn't ask about the business. I asked about the taste.
Well, it would seem that the majority of people would agree with me when I say Coke is better.
Well, I haven't met any of them.
Well,
except the stupid ones.
I'm just saying the statistics don't lie and facts don't care about your feelings, Jesse.
I'm just saying your taste buds are broken.
And I'm just saying, apparently everyone's taste buds are broken then?
That's correct.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Jesse. America agrees with me.
Why are you gonna go all Ben Shapiro on everybody? Calm down, Fox and Friends. Besides, there's nothing that can compete with Crystal Pepsi, by the way. Crystal Pepsi.
That stuff was nasty.
Ah, lies! God dang it! It's lies! That is lies! I can't believe I'm letting you pollute my channel with this shit.
You literally just said my channel is your channel.
That's true. I did. I regret it now. So I can't take it back. Oh man. I can't believe. Do you people hear what's going on here? You can't stand by and let her say this, okay? Somebody Nico's got my back, okay? Come on.
No.
Come on, people.
Look, I'm not a Coke shill. I'm just putting facts out there.
And see, Mega Jetty says RC Cola is the way to go.
Yeah, well, Mega Jetty's entitled to his wrong opinions.
It's okay. You've gotten people that. All right. No. Hallmark, no. You're just saying that because she's got boobies. That is not cool. Coke is not better than Pepsi. You're saying that because
you're just saying that because
you're saying he's
my boobs as a scapegoat, Jesse. Okay.
Whatever.
Quit using my breastises.
You have done it too. You've done it too.
Look.
No. I'm not looking. No.
It's possible for someone to just agree with me, and that's be the way it is.
Hey, Geek in the Skies, what's up, man? Please tell everybody Pepsi's better than Coke. Thank you.
No, America agrees with me.
Will Gentry is on my side. Will Gentry is on my side. I'm just saying.
Look, Will Gentry's entitled to his wrong opinions.
No, he's not. I think he's one of the smarter ones.
Well, he's still in the minority.
There you go. Geek. He said RC Cola. RC Cola. That is man, Vase. Come on. Vase. No, don't hit me with this, man.
Vase?
Vase, yeah.
Thank you. See? This is why Vase is my new soulmate.
Well, Vase is one of the funnier men that I've ever seen. He hit me with his stand-up routine for a little bit that time. I was floored. I was like, I can't believe I haven't gotten him down to that thing. Hey, Vase, by the way, if you can get in that description, and Geek, we're going off on trying to get $25 more $25 more in the GoFundMe thing, okay? Because we're hashtag Jesse Jiggles. You missed Jesse Jiggles before, so you have to go back and watch this. I did it like 30 minutes ago, and I even have a theme song. I've got my new YouTube streaming theme song that I will play upon my entrance henceforth in my YouTube career, I think.
Yes.
That kickstart there, it's an energy drink, by the way, if you can't tell.
Yeah, but Coke is still better than Pepsi.
Well, you're going to hell. So there.
Really?
Oh, thanks, Maggie Jetty. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen my shirt, this is a shirt that shows a man punching a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the face. I bought it right next to a shirt that shows Wonder Woman riding on the back of a great white shark. So, just so you know, there's a long history of awesomeness in these graphic tees right here. And this one happens to be one of my favorite because it's like Superman is giving Mother Nature the middle finger.
Yeah, sounds about
like
right.
a champ.
Like a champ, like a boss. At least I have Vase here supporting me. Can't see it work. Oh, dropping like the what? All right, that's cool, Vase. We love you.
Well, it's all good. Well, listen,
4, except for 10.
All right, it's time to peel out. So I may try to come on one more time this week, sometime late at night, but I don't know when, I don't know how, but we'll make it happen. So if you happen to ever watch this again and you decide you want to clip that, if you clip it, okay, I'm going to put a condition on this. If you decide to use my Jesse Jiggle in any of your videos, which are free to do, it will cost you a $10 donation in the GoFundMe. What do you think about that? I think that's a fair. I think that's a fair thing.
I think that's completely fair.
I think that's completely fair. So you absolutely have permission to use my belly likeness in any of your upcoming things. But until then, it'll cost you $10 if that's okay. Or I'm sorry, consider $10 if you will. All right. So
a $10 donation.
A $10 donation. So until that time, here we go. Get ready for it.
Yes.
Everybody have a good day.